talk about how to get more distance out of your golf swing and how to create optimal trajectory. We do that by hinging our wrists in our golf swing. Now, most people don't realize that 3/4 of your entire swing speed comes from your wrists hinging and unhinging. This motion, believe it or not, represents 3/4 of your entire swing speed. Now, what we find is that not a lot of people know exactly when and where to hinge and unhinge their wrists in their swing. So a good thing to think about is the point where your hands get past your right thigh is the moment when you're going to hinge those wrists. And at this point, my wrists separate from my forearms and they work their way straight up. So now at this point, my butt end of the club is working straight down into the ground. My forearms are nice and wide, supporting that golf club. And I'm going to hold that wrist hinge all the way down until the moment where my power meets with my speed, which is the moment of impact. So my center of gravity is going to move forward over top of that ball. And once my power is hit through that shot, I can release my wrists. So I'll show you a golf swing that doesn't use a lot of wrist hinge, and then I'll show you one that does, and you'll clearly see the difference, not only in the trajectory, but in the distance as well. So we have our simulators here, and these show us launch angle, they show us spin rate, they show us if my club face is open or closed, and they'll also show us the difference between a good wrist hinge and a bad wrist hinge. So first, I'll show you a wrist hinge, or sorry, golf swing absent of a proper wrist hinge. Now it looked a little rigid and compact, and I used a lot of chest movement through that shot. It's the only way I could really turn. I got 8.9 degrees of launch, so that was a big line drive, and it went 92 yards. So, and I also didn't go down my center line. So I had to use a lot of upper body movement to guide that ball, and possibly too much lower body movement as well. Now a golf swing with a proper wrist hinge will allow me to leverage this club so that I can hit down and get optimal trajectory and distance. So now I'll create a swing with more wrist hinge. And you'll see that not only do I go straight down my target line, but I also launch the ball 17.2 degrees, and I went about 20 yards further. Just by creating this hinge movement in the backswing, we're able to optimize not only our distance, but our trajectory. So good luck working with that, and if you guys need more help with it, come see Blair and I at the Academy.